and welcome, children, to another lesson of social studies. And today we're just going to deal with lesson 15, natural vegetation. And in that, girls, natural vegetation is anything that grows naturally, which man has not grown. And so, this is relatively a forest because you don't go there or farmers don't go there to grow them. They grow naturally. So, forests are large areas of land covered with different types of trees and vegetation. And this trees and vegetation, they include different types of trees, girls, different plants, shrubs, and grasses, and all which grow naturally. That is why they called natural vegetation. And remember, children, they are very different from growing crops. Yes, that is also vegetation, but that is man induced, human induced, forest and naturally induced. That is why they called natural vegetation. And when we come to our country and talk about our country has a lot of forest area, a lot. And for any country to have a forest area equivalent to about one third of its total area is good. If any country has less than one third of its area with no forest, then that country has to grow more forest. Otherwise, the people there are going to suffer from heat, yes, from less rainfall, and that is all up to us. We are responsible for the degrading of our forests. So, every country, remember, must have at least one third of its total area under natural vegetation. And girls, you should be happy to know, but not very, very happy, that India too has about one third of its land under forest cover, but we need more of its area under forest cover. Okay, so today, when we deal with the different types of forests in India, India has 5 types of natural vegetation, which you can see on your screen there. Yes, tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, thorny forest, mangrove forest, and coniferous forest. We're going to deal with them, each one of them, and look where they are found, yes, and what is grown there. But we use girls, we use this term tropical because our country, it lies within the tropics. It's a tropical country. That is why we use the word tropical. Tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous. You can also say tropical thorny, tropical mangrove, and tropical coniferous. Okay. Now, coming to tropical evergreen forest, girls, these are found in places with very heavy rainfall. Yes, those places which get about 200 centimeters of rainfall through the year. Yeah, and in our country, these are found mainly in Assam. Yes, in the northeastern part of our countries, Odisha, along the western Ghats. Yes, and the main trees that grow here you can see are the rosewood, mahogany, ebony, teak, and sal. And remember, girls, or just note that the wood of these trees is the best for making furniture. And so people, they cut down a lot of these trees for making furniture. So we must remember that we need to grow more trees. Otherwise, our forests are going to get lesser and lesser year after year. Right? After that, we come to the tropical deciduous forests. Now, tropical deciduous forests are found in regions which get rainfall between 100 and 200 centimeters a year. And in our country, girls, they are found in the Deccan Plateau region of our country and the foothills of the Himalayas, right? The lower ranges of the Himalayas, right? And the trees found here are shisham, sandalwood, teak, and sal. right? And the wood of these trees too, girls, is very good for furniture, right? And sandalwood, you know, is a herbal cosmetic also. Sandalwood used for the skin and for worship purposes, right? And you can see the forest there, the tropical deciduous forest. They are also called the tropical monsoon forests of India, yeah, because the leaves of these trees, they shed their leaves once a year. The trees here, they shed their leaves once a year. Coming to the next type of forest in our country is a thorny forest. And these are found in regions that get rainfall between 50 to 100 centimeters through the year. And these are mostly found, girls, in the northwestern part of our country, yeah, and in some parts of the Deccan Plateau. And as you can see in the picture there, the vegetation is very sparse, and plantation here comprises of babool, kikar, and date palm trees, along with a lot of dry thorny vegetation and cactus. You can see in the picture there, this is a thorny forest. Now, coming on to the mangrove forest, these are found in the delta regions of rivers like Ganga, Godavari, and Mahanadi. These are found in the delta regions of these rivers. And remember, girls, because this area has a lot of mud and silt coming from the rivers, and all that mud and silt, it covers the ground. So the ground becomes clay. The soil does not have pores for the air to pass through, right? So in order in order for the roots to get air, these roots, they grow above the soil. These roots, they grow above the soil to get air. And so these are also called mangroves or tidal forests. And in the Gangetic Delta, along the Bengal region, yes, the most popular trees found there are the Sundri trees. And that is why this region is also known as the Sundarbans Delta. Okay, and the Royal Bengal tiger is found in the forest here. Coming on, girls, to another type of forest in India is the montane forest or the coniferous forest. And as the name suggests, you can see in the picture there, the coniferous forest with the pine-shaped leaves, the cone-shaped leaves. Yes, these are found in the Himalayan region of our country. And trees here bear cones instead of flowers, and the leaves are pointed and needle-like so that the snow slides off easily. And some of the trees that are found here are pine, cedar, silver fir, right? And you can see that these are very beautiful trees, strong trees, they grow high up, right? Okay, girls, so we will continue this lesson in the next video, and there we will be dealing with the importance and conservation of forest. So, thank you, girls.